Barbershop conversation. Let me block this. Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, checks and balances is out. 9 wives, all the above. Let me tell you something. Teofimo crazy ass is definitely box office because he's vulnerable and he wants to put on the show. And that's the difference between being great with a huge fan base and just being great and being recognized by your boxing peers. I enjoy Teofimo Lopez. I think he's crazy, and I still think that moment's gonna come. I don't think that he's all there, but for real, he's box office, man. He's entertaining, and at the end of the day, I don't care if you're a purist boxing fan or a novice or what they say. What's that term they use? What's that other term boxing fans use? You're not a novice, but whatever they use. It's uh, you want to be entertained. You want value for your money, and this is my challenge to Devin Haney. Round 13, it will be you and George Kambosos. You have the stage is yours. The stage is set. I think you need to put on the show, and only do it if you believe 100% you can do it. It's just that easy, man. Teofimo, it makes for engaging fights. He's vulnerable. His defense ain't really perfect. He think it is tonight because he fought a flat-footed wide puncher, so it looks better than what it really is. Uh, but you got to keep pace with these guys, man. And that's just the reality of this guy. It's like a Heisman race. Now these 130, now these 135, and coincidentally, he's fighting on Heisman night, December 10th. But it's a Heisman race now. You know what I mean? It's what's the I can't recall the best Heisman race I've seen, but that's what it is between Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. All those guys is this generation. Now, don't forget, there's another generation coming right under them. Gary Russell, Antoine, Keyshawn Davis, Ryo, uh, 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 Frank Martin, Earl Spence kid. So there's another generation. And UFC has a hell of a 135-pound division. That Pena guy, shit. I enjoyed him before I cut on this fight, man. But it's interesting. This is really, really compelling. Now, Devin has to stay in that lane. He's always going to have, like, my support. He's always going to have, you know, the boxing fans, when they're going to respect him for that. But Devin Haney wears jewelry and he wants to be box office. He wants to be one. He wants to be recognized as one of the greatest fighters, and he is. He's definitely a top 10 fighter at top 13 somewhere in there. Top 13. I know he's a unified undefeated champion, but he's the best at 135. You got Usyk. He's right after Stevie Fulton. I think Stevie Fulton is one up him because Stevie Fulton has fought 9, 10, or 11 undefeated fighters consecutively before the Roman fight. So I think he's right behind Stevie Fulton at like number anywhere between 8 and 12, somewhere, depending on your pound for pound list. And but I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man, and I expect I don't care. This is what I expect a dominant performance from Devin Haney in round 13 against George Kambosos. It can go 12, it can go 7, it can go 3, it can go 1. But it's just the reality of this thing. I'm looking forward to Teofimo's next fight. Oh, I'm looking forward. I am. I'm looking forward to it, man. And I'm glad he had this confidence because he's going to talk and it's just going to build up. I mean, he's still going to have that breakdown, y'all. Don't get me wrong. He's still going to break down and go crazy. But in the meantime, between time, I like his fast twitch muscle fibers. He looked good. And as I always say, you never take away from what someone has earned. Okay? Devin Haney this time next year will be at 140. He got to keep pace. It's a Heisman race. He wants that Heisman date. Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney next year Heisman, 2023 Heisman, you know, and Bob Arum got 140 pretty much on lock. So maybe he'll fight a Cepeda. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what the hell is happening, but this, I see why I like Teofimo Lopez before the disrespect, before his dad got out of hand and was disrespectful and all that bullshit, and he used the N word and all that shit. Oh man, why it's not charging? But but anyways, man, um, he looked good, and it is what it is. And Teofimo's box office, he's vulnerable and he can punch and he's twitchy. And if anyone has the level of talent that can compete with him, it makes for a hell of a fight. And that's what I want to see. I want to see hell of a fights. I want to see talent. I want to see skill. I want to see heart. I want to see the will to win. I don't think Teofimo Lopez has that will to win. We got to see that. But I'm interested to see how Devin. Damn. Ryan Garcia got a knockout. Teofimo got a knockout. Tank got a knockout. Devin got to be dominant. Barbershop conversation.